Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. So today is Simon's first day working back at the convent.
Yeah, it is. I'm looking forward to it as well.
So later on, Simon can have a look at our work that we've done in the library and things like that. He did have a look yesterday, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, brief look, yeah. I'm quite amazed how much you got done as well. In only 2 months.
In only about 2.5 months, something like that. We got most of that library gallery in and things like that. But we're going to be starting with the hallway.
Yeah, okay.
And the ceiling in the hallway. And then making our way through into the dining room, and the library will be done last. There's no rush on the library because it's going to cost so much money to complete. It's got to take time. But in the meantime, hallway, dining room, things like that.
It makes sense as well, doesn't it, to sort of work your way back to the library.
Exactly.
I mean, as this is almost finished now, isn't it? It looks lovely in here, I must say, as well.
Absolutely fantastic. Last time you were here, it didn't have worktops. I don't think it even had doors on the units, no handles. Yeah, it looks absolutely amazing in here.
Looks lovely.
We haven't got to worry about anything in here, mate.
Oh, good.
Did a good job, didn't we?
Yeah, there's a big old ceiling to do.
Yeah, it is. So the hallway ceiling will look exactly the same as this. The dining room ceiling will be a carbon copy of this as well. And the ceiling in the library will also be like 2/3 of this ceiling as well. So it's going to look amazing, it's going to look really nice, but it's going to take time. So Simon, you're here until about October, aren't you? Something like that.
Beginning of October, so a good couple of 2.5 months, something like that. So
we better crack on then, mate.
We should be able to get a fair bit done in that time.
And you've got Yanis back as well now.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, we need to...
He's a bit more trained now, a bit more skilled, isn't he? So he's going to help a bit quicker now. I completely forgot,
but what we need to do is get Yanis and Simon back on camera. Come on.
Let's try and find him.
Daddy's back.
Simon, lovely to see you again.
Hey, and you, mate. So, I've got my little partner back again. What we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, as well, is we're going to start in this entrance hall. Finish off the boarding in here, and also we're going to sort the ceiling out. So that's what we'll be doing straight away, or firstly. And then we'll get as much as we can done in here. We can't do it all because we got air conditioning to go in that side, so we can't finish that side. Also the doors have got to be fitted here. Paddy's going to come and fit the doors when we say to him, you know, we're ready for them. So we'll be doing that, and then we'll work our way through to the library. So you all keen and ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah, now you're a fully trained plaster now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go a lot quicker.
Now.
Yeah, quicker now.
Thank you very much, Simon.
Okay,
Thank you.
so
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll start some work.
Yeah, let's crack on.
Come on in.
Yes, good morning. What we done this morning, me and Billy, the track came off last week and we couldn't find a grease gun that would fit onto the nipple to pump it up. We've just done it now, so I can start clearing all this growth that's grown over the last fortnight. It was cleared once, but it's all grown again. It's so quick here. The ground is so good. Really good bit of rain, sunshine, everything just shoots up in the air. But I spent a couple of days out here now and get it level again and knock all the old stuff that we don't want, knock it down to the ground and it look much better.
And how are your vegetables doing?
Oh, they're beautiful. They can be dug now because the tops started to go brown. But what I do is I dig them as I want them because they can stop into Christmas as long as you don't get no frost. So as I want some, I'll take them home and leave the rest in the ground until you need them, and they keep lovely and fresh. Plus they're getting bigger all the time. So come winter, they'll be just right for baking, baked potatoes.
If you get there before the rabbit.
Yeah, everyone touch the spuds.
Really not?
There's the carrots I'm worried about.
Oh. Wicked. Well, thank you very much, Mick.
That's okay. I'll crack on, mate. Get to start getting this stuff levelled.
I'll mark it again, you can cut it out, okay?
Yes, of course.
Just a tiny bit there, isn't there? I could put the pen through that, okay.
So now Simon is back and focusing on the renovation and doing the finishing jobs in certain rooms. He's got Yanis helping him as well, which is fantastic to see them back together. I can now do jobs which I didn't have time to do. So I really need to get these doors Osmo, the frames and the transoms, because I did say I was going to do a bit every day, but I just haven't found the time. And I was focusing on trying to get as much done every day as possible, just for pure progress. But now I can do things like this, because Simon is the master of obviously building, but also finishing off. So a lot of the footwork's been done in them rooms. And now plasterboarding, doing the ceilings, plastering the walls and things like that. And as soon as that's done, these doors can be fitted. So I have to do them. I also need to tend to the wisteria because it's gone insane. I'm missing a wisteria plant, by the way, Donna. I know you're watching and you did a fantastic job gardening, but one of the wisteria plants has miraculously vanished. And I thought I'd just mention that. I'm not angry, don't worry about it. It's just, I was like, where's that wisteria plant gone, Alex? And you went, yeah, it's not there anymore. I went, Donna's pulled it out, hasn't she? But we do appreciate your help. Don't worry, I'm not angry with you. So this Osmo, I'll just give you a quick, sorry. I know you were getting a nice shot there, Alex, and I've disrupted you. If you come here, just move this out the way. I don't have door handles yet. Silly me, I know. I will order them. Look at that. It still looks as fresh as when it was put in. They might be just a little bit dirty where the rain's been splashing on them a bit, but this Osmo exterior anti-UV protection stuff is absolutely amazing, and it preserves the colour. Perfect fit. So I just thought I'd show you that. And they have been there. How long have they been there? That door has been there over a year now, I think. Almost a year? No, not quite a year. But it's been through an entire winter here at the convent. And yeah, absolutely amazing. Really good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to crack on, Alex. Stop disrupting me. Go and film them doing some proper work, all right? Looking good, Simon. Marks are not too bad either.
Good.
Okay, good.
Focus, Janice, focus.
Okay. So.
Can't wait to see these go in.
Right, so good morning ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, what we're doing is we're just fitting the top section of the plasterboard in around all these beams that are in the ceiling. And if you notice, they're all funny shapes. It's not Yanis's sawing, but if you look up here, this is where this one's going to go in. You can see this angle of that beam there, and it's not straight.
Not at all.
So obviously, you know, we've got to sort of try and replicate that. So when we put it up there, it sort of fits somewhere near. And then what I've got to do when I put that up there is just round some of these corners off, because if you notice the ceiling is all over the place as well. So if we cut it to the biggest depth, and then we can trim it down, and then hopefully we'll get it somewhere near where it's, you know, got to be. So Yanis has just, I marked this one, Yanis has just cut this one for me. So we'll offer this one up, and then you'll see what I mean, see what we've got to trim off.
And it's quite deceiving from the floor, isn't it? Everything is quite straight.
Yeah.
When you're up here.
So as you can see, that one is nearly perfect in there. We've got a bit tight here. That side's good, that side's good. This gap that's here doesn't matter, because as you know, what we've got to do, like we've done in the kitchen, is put a batten across here, and it's at least the depth of that, and then a board across that, so the ceiling will come down, you know, to down here somewhere, so it will cover that gap there. These little bits are fine because we tape them before we plaster, so them bits are absolutely fine. But as you can see, like I just said, they're all over the place, so we're trying to replicate that best as we can, so that when we put it up here, you know, it fits in. And this one's, you know, pretty much there. So just a little bit I'll take off there, just to go up a little bit there, a little bit that way. And that's how we do that. So it's not as straightforward as cutting a nice square bit and sticking it against the wall. It's, you know, really adjusting it as we go. And that's why it takes so long. But that's all part of the character of the building. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Let's see. Does it fit? No. Straight down. That's it. Now. We've lost Simon. Has anyone seen it? Let me out. Okay, it's the afternoon now. This morning we managed to complete the top of the plasterboard there, between all the joists in the ceiling. And I just thought I'd show you. I mean, a lot of you people are going to know this, but there's two little things I wanted to just show you quickly. And it was about the screwdriver that we're using. And if you notice on the end here, this little metal piece here will only allow the screw to go as far as that sticks up. So when you put in, if you're putting plasterboard in, and you haven't got that, and you can wind the screw right the way through the board and pretty much go right through it, or you can not put it down far enough. And what this does is, when it sits on there, show you there, it will only allow the screw to go in so far. So I'll show you just here, I'll just put a screw in the wall and show you. So Alex comes around that side.
Come this way.
Yeah, come this side. So it will only go down as far as that, that will hit the plasterboard. And it will stop, won't go no further. And when it does, it leaves it perfectly just under the surface, which is absolutely ideal for plastering. And there's one other little thing I'll show you. Now, a lot of you guys will know this, but some of you may not. On the saw, It's just a conventional saw. You've got two angles on here, and that's a 90-degree angle and a 45-degree angle. So if you're going to put a straight line across a piece of wood with my pencil, providing your wood's got a nice flat side, you put that on there, put that up against your piece of wood, just so, push it up tight, and you'll get a 45-degree angle cut on there. Now most hand saws have got that, and also you've got a 90-degree on there as well, which is there, which will give you your 90-degree angle as well. So a lot of people don't realise that that's what that cutout's for. They just thought it was a handle. So just a little tip, just saves you sometimes thinking, I haven't got a set square. Where's that? It's on the saw. So, I mean, they're not furniture quality. So if you're making a piece of furniture, I wouldn't trust that. But, you know, if you're just cutting a piece of timber, you can lay that against your timber, put your straight edge on there, and you've got a straight edge, you know, parallel with your timber. So just a little tip. Most of you know it, but some of you may not. So it's worth letting you know. Anyway, we've got to get it on now because we want this side finished so that we can get that done. And then I think we'll be starting the ceiling after that. We can't do this piece here because we got the air conditioning going in. So we got a little piece to go up there, and then we got some pipe lagging to go on the pipes. So we can't do that bit. So we'll get that bit on afterwards, and then hopefully we'll be starting the ceiling. So it's moving along quickly. So we're going to get on with it. Going up. We're going to go up? Yes. Alright, we're going to need to trim this a bit as well because it runs out a bit there.
Gentle. It's ready. Thank you, Alex.
You went for a measurement?
Yeah, yeah, many.
You still went for a measurement?
Right, so I'm doing some maintenance because we've got a bit of strong weather coming apparently, and a bit of rain. So I'm just going to do a little repair to this gutter, cleaning this one out at the same time. It's not that bad. This is how not to repair a gutter, but we'll do it anyway because I don't have any of my zinc repairing stuff here. There we go. Nice. So I'm just using some mastic because, well, it's just temporary really, but I need to put this downpipe back on because it's fallen off. And yeah, mastic's great for repairing roofs or gutter and things like that, but only temporary. Really you should be using tin and solder and things like that, but it's fine, it's fine. This is why the ladder's still here. I didn't get time to do it when we were doing the fibre optics with Yanis's friends. Okay, so that go in there, and this goes like that. Dirty job. Doesn't look great, but it's the same colour as the pipe, so it's fine. There we go. So now the water won't just run down onto the roof and splash up the wall and that. It will go down the pipe nicely and into the gutter. I believe it's still clean up here as well. Yeah, it's all good. All is good. Job's a good one. Yeah, I'll get that for you, mate.
Okay, Master Alex.
I did the mod.
Yeah.
So we have the voice recorder, which we left here yesterday evening. How do I turn it on? Here we go. So, 13:25. So that was during the day, yesterday. We were only here in the morning, about 10:30, I think it was, something like that. Okay. So it's recorded 2 hours from that point onwards. So volume up. We'll put it somewhere else tonight, by the way. Okay. And then again, a minute later. That was a minute later. And then like 10 minutes later. That's a different bang.
A bit quieter.
Sounds like it's in the room. And then a little bit later, only a few minutes later, that's the road again. That sounds like someone's... Sounds weird, that does. That sounds like someone's exhaust. It must be someone's exhaust.
What time?
That was around 8:17, and then you've got 20 minutes to 2 at night. That was a really big bang. Sounds like it's in the room, doesn't it?
It does sound like it's in the room. And we did try to slam the door out there, but it doesn't sound the same.
Not the same sound. Interesting. Should we try the bathroom upstairs today?
Yes.
Why not? It's even spookier upstairs. So we're going to put this tablet upstairs and we'll check it at the end of the video tomorrow. So after my video tonight, well actually before this video goes out everyone, Alex is releasing his day in the life as a cameraman working for me. And it's a really, really interesting video. I've watched it, it's quite interesting. It shows you what's involved in filming one of these videos. Yeah, so go and check out Alex's channel. I'll put a link at the end of the video here and also in the description. So thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you all tomorrow.